Watch to see how I make my juicy turkey for Thanksgiving or any holiday. Alright, let's go. Watch, like, subscribe. Watch till the end, okay? And you will enjoy it. Alright, let's go. Hello everyone and welcome to Doritos Corner. I know Thanksgiving is around the corner and I'm going to begin with brine my turkey. So I have 1 gallon of water, cold water, and then I added salt to it. To that I add my rosemary, fresh rosemary. To that I add my bay leaf, and then I added my whole garlic and ginger. Okay, and after that I'm going to add in my black peppercorn to it. To that I'm going to stir, and I'm going to make sure I get the salt to dissolve beautifully. Okay, so we are building up our flavor here. Okay, so after mixing it in, I'm gonna make sure it's all dissolved beautifully, and then after it dissolves, we'll move on to the next process. Okay, so now that my salts have dissolved, I'm moving on to the next process. Okay, so this is the next step. I'm putting my water season up on the stove, and I'm going to let it boil for straight 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to cover it up and bring it to a boil. Okay, so I added some chili flakes. I forgot to add that. I just added that. I'm going to cover it up and bring it to a boil. Okay, so this is how my stock is looking. You see how colorful, and it smells very, very good. I let it cool down completely before I'm going to transfer it over onto my turkey. Okay, so my turkey, I've washed my turkey beautifully. I'm going to make sure I soak it up into the fridge. So this is how it is going to look like. So I'm going to use a plastic bucket to brine it in the fridge. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. I'm going to wrap it up and it will go into my refrigerator. It will sit for 24 hours if you have enough time. I added some lemons also to it, and then before it went in there to give it that tenderness and juiciness. So now this part, my turkey is out. I took it out of the brine, rinsed it beautifully, and then I pat it dry. So I'm going to put the season over it. I have my ingredients that I'll stuff it in to bake it. Okay, so here I have my seasoning. Here I will list all the seasoning ingredients in the caption or in the description box over here. So I'm going to mix everything together, and to that I will add I'm going to add it into the batter, and I'll stir everything together in the batter. Okay, so I use the melted butter. I'll mix everything in there, make sure it's well combined, and then I'm going to give it a good rub. I'm going to rub it inside, outside, the back, everywhere. Okay, so if you have watched it up to this point and you haven't subscribed, please do so now. Like, share, and make sure your friends also get this recipe. And I really appreciate you all for watching and sharing my videos. Please do so as you've always done. Keep on supporting my channel and my page. Okay, thank you so much. So as demonstrated in the video, I'm rubbing everything around it. Make sure it's coated inside, outside, everywhere. Okay, let's shine on one another. So I'm going to lift up the skin, and I'm going to push some season in there. Make sure it goes down, so that juicy that chicken breast will be really, really juicy. So you see, I'm pushing it down there. Make sure you stuff it in it pretty, pretty good, because that part gets to be really tender so that it will be juicy. When you slice it, every bite will be real, real juicy. So I'm rubbing it. I'm adding as much seasoning, rub as much as I can to coat the inside, and I'll flip the back also and make sure it's coated. So see how beautiful it is looking. It looks very good. So I lay my pan with some vegetables. Okay, so before I put it in the oven, I let it sit in my refrigerator for 24 hours. So now I'm going to put it in the oven to bake. That is the next day. So this is how it is looking. I have it in the oven. I let it cook for 1 hour 30 minutes interrupted, and then I go in with the juice that comes out. I use my baster to baste it, to go in there every 1 hour 30 minutes to put the juice over it. Okay, so this turkey can be good for Christmas and Thanksgiving. And make sure you put the liquid that is coming out, the stock on the wings and on the breast part. Okay, so they don't burn. They cool it down and make it moist and juicy. Okay, so this is how it is looking. It's cooking beautifully. So I came back to check it for another 30 minutes. Okay, every 30 minutes I come back to check it. And this turkey cooked for a whole 4 hours, because I like my chicken well done. I want my turkey and my chicken well done. You can do the same recipe for chicken as well. So I did it well done. That took a whole 4 hours and 30 minutes. But you can cook it less if you want your turkey a little bit less. So this is how it is looking, because I like my well done, and it's very, very juicy. So I'm adding its juices up there. Look how beautiful and gorgeous it looks. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Happy Thanksgiving.